Sky School's program takes K-12 students to the summit of Mount Lemmon to explore the ecology of the Sky Islands in southern Arizona. The official summit is that white dot right there. We work with graduate students from the U of A and from ASU, and while students are here, they investigate any topic of their choosing, and our instructors help them to facilitate their own research project about the ecology of the Sky Island. Today is a special day because we have an eclipse, and what that means is that the students are going to be able to view the eclipse through our solar telescope and be able to see details of the sun, details of the eclipse that most people don't get to.
Oh man, a total solar eclipse for starting Sky School off. The main thing we like to teach students here is science research through learning. How can they apply principles of science in their lives, even if they don't do research at like a university?
What we're really teaching at Sky School, it's really a mentality, it's a mindset that everything around you enables you to study the natural world and to situate yourself within a complex system and learn about it through experience. There are very few schools like this, and especially on a place like Mount Lemmon, this is the greatest classroom that's ever existed.
Okay, sounds good.
The students today are joining us from Sunnyside High School in Tucson, and they will stay with us for anywhere from 1 to 3 nights.
The first day is always a matter of getting settled and acclimatizing to this new environment. A lot of the students have never been to a place like this.
Today we'll be starting with a hike, just kind of exploring the summit, letting them get a feel of where they'll be for the next couple days. And then we'll do some skill builders, we call them.
Before we continue down the road, we're going to talk a little bit about the geology, specifically of the Tucson Basin, but also just Mount Lemmon and the surrounding. So what you're seeing here you're seeing a bunch of different...
Well, Mount Lemmon is a very special spot. I mean, just looking around at the snow, you can tell that it's a very different environment than the kids usually live in, down in the desert floor. It's one of the really cool things that I enjoy about the summit is it's always changing. And so the way that you approach science is always changing. And the questions that the students are interested in are always changing.
One other fun fact about
The hike affords us with a great opportunity to look and see how the ecosystem changes when we alter our landscape position. Even going down the mountain just a little bit, we can notice differences and think about how we can scale those up. And what I want you to do at your own pace is take some steps closer and closer to the root system, to the point where you can see the root. Those first few moments of discovery, those first few moments of, oh, this is how the plants relate to the soil and how the soil relates to the climate. And it's also connected in this interesting way. And why is that? Watching students sort of discover that for the first time, there's something magical about it. You know?
Oh, I want to see a leaf.
Grab a leaf.
Yeah, that's...
Students will develop and implement their own research projects. Once they have a question established, then they go out and collect data that they need to answer that question. So what you're going to do is you're going to select a tree somewhere over here. It can be any tree you like. I want them to know that they're competent to practice science. I want them to know that they're capable of doing science. I want them to know that they are able to learn about the natural world using their senses, using scientific instruments.
Counterclockwise out. Shimmy this thing out.
When students are up here, they look around them and they realize that everything from the trees to the rocks to the soil are their teachers. And when they leave Sky School, I'd like to think that they go out into the world and carry the same mindset, that if they have a question, that they can pursue that.
I think it's very important for students to have the skills to be able to detect the truth for themselves, and that innate curiosity to make sure that they are able to continue learning throughout their entire lives. I think lifelong learning is one of the most important things that we teach here.
Hi, I'm Tom McNamara, host of Arizona Illustrated. Thank you for watching this story from our show. And for more local content from Arizona Illustrated, just click right here.